Welcome to NCE News Wrap, sponsored by Ground Force Shoreco, where we bring you some of the month's biggest stories in a quick 5-minute roundup. National Highway's retrospective planning application for the controversial infilling of the Great Musgrave Bridge in Cumbria has been rejected by Eden District Council. Councillors voted unanimously against the planning application, meaning National Highways is now required to remove the infill. The decision is in line with official guidance offered to the council by planning officials, and the council's Assistant Development Director has previously recommended that the application be refused because the infilling causes considerable harm to the structure's appearance and fails to complement or enhance the area. Meanwhile, work continues on the Tideway project, and I took a trip to the Deptford Church Street site to find out what's been happening there. The site will be used to intercept the Deptford Storm Relief Sewer combined sewer overflow and to divert flows into the Greenwich Connection Tunnel and the main tunnel. This will tackle the problem of sewage overflow into the Deptford Creek. Section engineer Freddie Gorman told me more.
So there's 4 main work areas going on at the moment. It's air treatment unit, which you can see below us, the shaft, culvert, and then the CSO, which is the combined sewer outlet.
Unique challenges have also been posed by the construction of the air treatment unit, which handles the air that comes out of the shaft, which is then treated and dispersed into the atmosphere once the tunnel is operational.
ATU in particular is very tight working space. It's the last main structure to be constructed here at Deptford. So the shaft was done a few years ago, same for the CSO, and then the air treatment unit is the last in the programme. So it's very tight working area, as you can see around it. We're still trying to finish all the other structures here at Deptford. So the working area is very tight. The ground conditions have been a challenge. It's very stiff gravel down there. So driving the sheet piles through that was tricky. We ended up pre-augering the whole pile alignment, which eased insulation and reduced any vibration to nearby structures. Temporary works have been designed and supplied by Ground Force. They've been great help all throughout. So there's quite a complex structure. There's multiple different levels and bracing levels. So trying to work with our programme, they've managed to find temporary work solutions to facilitate our working programme.
Tideway has recently reported a further £100 million cost increase, despite ticking off a number of major construction milestones in the last 12 months. The final cost estimate now sits at £4.3 billion, compared to its original budget of £3.52 billion, which was announced in 2014. That is £190 million more than was reported in last year's annual report, and it's up on the £4.2 billion cost estimate announced in the interim report published in November. In other news, the hybrid bill to allow the construction of HS2 Phase 2B, which would take the line from Crewe to Manchester, has passed through its second parliamentary reading. Having passed the vote, the bill will now move to the committee stage, where it will be scrutinised by a group of MPs. And finally, this month has seen a major milestone marked by the London Power Tunnels project, as the first of 5 tunnel drives was completed at Eltham. The 140-tonne TBM began its journey at Hurst in July of last year. In total, it has travelled 6.7 kilometres underneath London, reaching depths of up to 50 metres underground in the process. The tunnel is part of 32.5 kilometres of new tunnels being driven between Wimbledon and Crayford for the £1 billion scheme to upgrade the area's power network. It will provide crucial infrastructure to help the UK energy sector reach its net zero targets. Thank you for watching NCE News Wrap. Join us again next month for another roundup. This news wrap was brought to you by New Civil Engineer in partnership with Ground Force Shoreco. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content, but for now, here's a bit more information on our sponsor.
Ground Force Shoreco are the leading supplier of shoring equipment in the UK and Ireland, delivering first-class engineering and designs, exceptional service, and the highest quality kit for over 40 years, from the smallest excavations to the largest. Ground Force Shoreco, experts in excavation safety.